my name is Mary Elizabeth Jones, Friday Hour.
Hello, and I'm Kaye Lazar, and this is the first time we've ever done a remote. You know, we do shows from parks all over Richmond.
Yeah.
And houses and places like that. But it's sort of like the radio stations used to do these things.
Yeah.
We are doing it from Canada, and this is not a green screen or anything. This is actually the Atlantic Ocean behind us.
Yeah.
We're on a cruise ship, and so we just hold it like that. That's kind of a cool look.
Yeah.
Okay. Hope you don't get seasick looking at this, like we did the first day. Let me take my glasses off. All right. I look like Steve Allen. You're very at home with your glasses. I think the first time I met you, you wore glasses.
Yeah.
I'm still in the. Oh, don't let anyone see me with my glasses on.
Yes.
Now, okay, Mary. Where are we?
We are on a cruise.
On a cruise.
Yes.
Yes, we're a bunch of people, and I don't know what's going on in the world right now.
Yeah.
You know, I don't have Wi-Fi privileges. You're seeing this pretty much after the fact.
Yeah.
We are, the way I see it is, I'm on vacation. This is my first vacation in 3 years. You know, that pandemic be damned.
Yeah.
So anyway, this is the first vacation I've been on in 3 years, and I don't even know how to be on vacation anymore. So I don't have any access to the Wi-Fi. I have no access to anything.
Yeah.
When I'm on vacation, so is my phone.
Yeah, my phone is too.
Yeah,
Much, so.
and so I also and they said, well, don't you want to keep in touch with your family? And I said, no, I don't want to keep in touch with my family. That's the whole reason why I'm going on vacation.
Yeah.
They also said, well, what if somebody dies while you're gone? I said, well, guess what? When I get back, they're not going to be any less dead.
Yeah.
No, and let's face it, you know, people always talk about how they don't like vacations. They don't like the room is too small. The food doesn't taste so good. The service is bad. The ice isn't cold enough.
Yeah.
The French fries aren't hot enough. And I say, if you want the comforts of home, I have good advice for you. If you want the comforts of home, stay at home.
Stay at home.
So I'm a bit of an adventurer.
Yeah.
I tell you something. Speaking of food, there's been a lot of eating on this trip. I'm going to have a long, hard talk with my bathroom scale when I get home.
Yes.
I'm gonna weigh myself, and I have a talking scale, and the first thing out of his mouth is going to be, "What the hell were you doing for these last 8 days?"
Yeah. Yeah.
So anyway, so the nice breeze. I hope it's not causing too much trouble here.
Yeah.
But we're going to do the first half of the show. Let's go down where it all started, Mary.
It started in Portland, Maine.
No, it started in Norfolk, Virginia.
Norfolk, Virginia. I thought you meant like.
Well, we'll get to Portland, Maine. You ever been to? I've never been to Maine before, so.
I've never been either.
So we go to Norfolk, and we get on the ship.
Yep.
And I meet the captain. You know.
Yeah.
And the captain's a very nice man.
Yeah.
He was in the Italian Navy.
Yeah.
So I said, I'm not too sure about the Italian Navy.
Yeah.
I said, I even told him, I said, you know why the new Italian Navy has glass-bottom boats?
Why?
Steer clear of the old Italian Navy.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right, and let's see. Also, so I see the captain, and thank you so much for having. We have so many people. This is the first time we've ever done this show with a cast of thousands.
Yeah.
Cast of dozens.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. So okay, we're in Norfolk, and it's a miserable day when we leave. So we think it's going to get better as we go.
Yes.
Oh, by the way, this is very early in the morning. I don't know why they're playing Caribbean music. We're in Canada right now.
Yeah.
What's Canadian music, like Gordon Lightfoot or something?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Gordon Lightfoot music.
Yeah.
Yeah, can't get everyone dancing to "If You Could Read My Mind."
Yeah.
Or to wreck up that Edmund Fitzgerald. We don't
Yeah.
never mention Rex. We never mentioned the Titanic, the Edmund Fitzgerald, any of those, because
Right.
we want everything good here.
Right.
So anyway, so we have this. So here we are. We're in Norfolk. Okay, our first stop, as you mentioned. Where did we go?
We went to Portland, Maine.
Portland, Maine. Now, Portland, Maine. What happened in Portland, Maine?
We went out to get a lobster roll.
Lobster roll. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't get one. There's enough food around here. I don't feel like eating more.
Yeah.
More than I have to.
I felt like I wanted to try one, so
Yeah.
I just went in there to get a lobster roll. So
Yeah. And how much did it cost you? Like $8-10?
it was like $32.
What?
Well,
Yeah, I know.
yeah.
But the lobster was good and fresh.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you pick your lobster before you ate it?
Well, I did kind of pick up a lobster. And then I
Oh,
ate
you
the
picked
rest.
at it, but not picked it.
Yeah, and then I ate the rest of the bread after.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sopped up the lobster juice.
Yeah.
They, I was there with you while you were eating it, and I eat lobster like once every 10, 15 years,
Yeah.
but I've eaten it more than most people. So something. I mean, my grandmother had lobster like less than a year before she died, and she
Yeah.
was like 88 or something.
Yeah.
And she said, "So that's what lobster tastes like." I said, "You mean in 88 years you've never had, or 87 at that point, you've never had lobster?" She goes, "No, never had it."
Wow.
So I said, "Okay."
Wow.
And so okay, so we're here. We're in Portland, Maine,
Yeah.
and we go to a place that there's a lot of souvenir stores on, and I noticed this soda called Moxie.
Yes, Moxie's. That's really good.
Okay, now it was in the corner of my eye, Moxie. Now I know a little bit about this soda. It's a soda. It's the oldest soda in America. It's from the 1800s, I think,
Yeah.
and they only sell it in Maine.
Yeah.
So I said, "Oh well, so I didn't know how much a bottle of it cost. I thought maybe it was some sort of gourmet sort of soda.
Yeah.
So I was ready to pay like $10 for it. But we went to like a 7-Eleven type store, a convenience store,
Yeah.
and it was $2. So I said, "Oh, $2 fine." So
Yeah.
we each had a drink. We each had one. And how would you describe it?
It kind of tastes like between a bubble gum and a Dr. Pepper.
Bubblegum and Dr. Pepper.
And a root beer.
And a root beer. If you're like drinking, if you're like drinking a root beer while chewing bubble gum, and you smoosh up the flavors, that's what you got, Moxie.
Yeah.
Oh, Moxie! I don't know how it got its name, but Moxie is now part of the slang vernacular. You sometimes see old movies where like pre-code, the ones with Joan Blondell
Yeah.
and Barbara Stanwyck, they say, "You got a lot of moxie, kid."
Yeah.
He goes, "You're full of moxie and everything," and they were actually referring to the soft drink.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that was so we had the moxie. We had our picture taken drinking it.
Yeah.
We didn't film it like this. What's the name of the show again?
The Mary Elizabeth Jones' Variety Hour.
There you go. I forgot that. And I'm Kaye Lazar, and this is Mary Elizabeth.
Yeah.
So, in case we're already 10 minutes in. That's the first time we introduce ourselves.
Yeah.
We're so busy doing this show. By the way, it's very early in the morning right now. It's like 9 o'clock or something, 8:30 or something.
Yeah.
So we've already eaten dinner,
Yeah.
eaten breakfast. I had dinner 3 hours ago.
Yeah.
I don't usually wake up this early. 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm usually in bed long before this.
Yeah.
So we're here we are, and I hate to admit, this is actually a remake of a show we did yesterday that was lost forever. So we're trying to recapture it again.
Yeah.
And you'll see in a few minutes why it's a remake of it. So anyway, so we have the Moxie, and oh, by the way, Portland, Maine, is full of wow.
Good morning, Cardinal Magic family. This is Mike,
have to take a break.
Cruise Director here, and I hope you're having a wonderful morning so far. I just wanted to let you know some of the stuff that's happening out and about around the ship this morning.
Can you hear this?
It started at 9:30 with the Wave Live morning show with myself, Mike, your Cruise Director, some of your fun squad, and maybe even some special guests. Come join us in the Spotlight Lounge at 9:30, or you can tune into your cabin TV on Channel 14. Coming up after that, we have a very important presentation called the Debarkation Presentation. This is where I'm going to tell you all the ins and outs on how to get off the ship tomorrow. And I know it's a presentation we don't want to think about, but it is a very important presentation. So come join me, 10 o'clock. It's going to be a nice, easy 25-minute presentation.
How about that?
I just want to give you all the information you're going to need to know.
I'm all
We
ears.
have your early bingo card sales happening at 10:30 at the Carnival Insider Session for your $5,000 jackpot bingo session. You don't want to miss this chance to win over $5,000 worth of prizes.
You want to win $5,000?
We have trivia starting right now at 9 o'clock in the Ocean Plaza.
Only one person can win it.
Yeah. They're doing some Halloween crafts. And then coming up at 9:45, we got Wizards, Warlocks, and Witches trivia coming up at 9:45. Coming up at 12 o'clock, we have our group for St. Jude. This is going to be in the atrium lobby on deck 3 in the middle of the ship. This is where we're going to try to raise as much money as possible for the St. Jude facility in Memphis, Tennessee.
They're making money for St. Jude.
In the atrium for our St. Jude's group for St. Jude.
I want to see Marlo Thomas if she's there.
Coming up at 10, we also have our bingo card sales at 2:15 for the $5,000 jackpot game, which is going to begin at 3 p.m. And folks, don't forget today is your last day to get those steals and deals from your shops. We have our big lot sale up to 75% off all day.
Notice they're trying to sell us stuff.
The last chance to buy 21 inches and get a 7 inches for free. And you also have your clearance sale last chance today happening at 3 p.m. Carnival Magic family, whatever you choose to do, I hope you have an amazing day. And I'll be seeing you at the Wave 520 show in just about 20 minutes.
Good. Anyway, you notice they're trying to sell us everything. You know why? Jewelry. They're trying to sell us bingo cards.
Yeah.
Trying to sell us They even try to sell us Wi-Fi. A fool and his money are soon parted, and nobody says that more than here.
Yeah.
People buy stuff that they normally buy.
Yeah.
Like what have you bought?
I bought a couple T-shirts.
T-shirts, yeah.
Yeah. And I
Well,
bought
in
some,
fact, show us your T-shirt you're wearing. You have where it says, yeah.
Oh, with the Halifax, Canada.
There
I
you go.
bought this.
There you go.
Yeah. So.
That was good.
Yeah.
And I buy lapel pins because they're easy to pack, and I wear them all the time.
Yeah.
I don't wear one now.
Yeah.
In fact, my clothing choices are really weird. If you notice, I'm wearing a white shirt, and I have all these white shirts at home that have go yellow deodorant stains and gravy stains and I can't get the collar stains out and stuff. So I bring them on they're clean.
Yeah.
I just can't get the stains out. So I bring them on vacation, wear them one day, and then throw them overboard.
Yeah.
So they said, "Why are you throwing out such great shirts?" I said, "Well, they're not great for me. I got a whole. Don't worry about me. I got plenty of clothes. I just like clothes.
Yeah.
I like physical fitness and I like clothes.
Yeah.
So anyway, that was a word from our sponsor there.
Yeah.
The only difference is we paid them $300 to come on this trip.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, let's go on. Okay, so I get the lapel pins, and I got a lapel pin everywhere I went. Oh, by the way, we had this drink called Moxie,
Yeah.
and I think it tasted sort of like root beer, and I was glad to get it.
Yeah.
So my friend of mine told me that when he travels somewhere, he doesn't buy souvenirs. He just eats at the nicest restaurants and the cuisine, and that's his souvenir, a evening out. And so So anyway, that's what. So I said I guess that's, and so I try to partake of the cuisine.
Yeah.
By the way, in Portland, Maine, marijuana is legal,
Yeah.
and I think a lot of people who live there are old hippies.
Yeah.
So the old hippies were the old hippies. There was marijuana everywhere. We saw
Yeah.
people like puffing away at
Yeah.
bus stops and everything in Portland.
Yeah.
And we didn't even go that far. We just walked around, a few blocks from the harbor. So anyway, we're at. So I didn't know how much the Moxie soft drink was going to cost, but I was all set that if it was too expensive for me, I was going to go back to the dispensary and get a. I don't smoke, or I don't even take. I don't smoke anything, and I certainly don't.
They have like the shop where you get like soda with CBD in it.
Oh yeah, CB. Oh no, it was THC in it. And okay, I don't know anything about marijuana other than the few times in college I ever saw it.
Yeah.
I ever saw people not inhaling,
Yeah.
like Bill Clinton. Anyway, so I haven't had a drink in like 12 years. So I don't feel sorry for me. I don't lecture people. I tell people I had a good time, and all good times come to an end.
Yep.
So anyway, but I was ready to like give up my sobriety for a souvenir of Portland, Maine's cuisine, having a soda with THC in it. Now I didn't know anything of the difference between THC and CBD. Now CBD, I said, well, what's the difference? And the woman with more piercings than I've ever seen on her face. No, she's a lovely woman. She said, okay, this is the difference. CBD is an extract from marijuana that is good for your mind, but doesn't get you high. While THC gets you high.
Right.
It's sort of the old-fashioned things for marijuana. So anyway, I said the CBD does not get you high. They said, yeah. Because what the hell is that good for?
Yeah.
It's like drinking decaffeinated coffee or non-alcoholic beer. I don't want. It's like, anyway. We didn't get that. I stayed. My sobriety is intact, and so then, then I. There are a lot of things to do on the ship. We were. What have we done on the ship? A lot of eating, a lot of stage shows, a lot of comedy. We've seen like 4 different comedians on this trip, and I'm all for comedy, And what's kind of neat is the bars here. I mean, the drinks are quite expensive, which means that nothing keeps me more sober than expensive drinks. So there's a place in Richmond that charges like something like $10 a pint. And they said, "Yeah, did you ever get drunk there?" I said, "No, I can't afford to get drunk there." In fact, that's probably the best. Now you go to someone's house or a cake party. It's another story. So then, okay. So the next place we went to was St. John's.
St. John's, Canada.
And I got to tell you something. There wasn't, even though it sounds like these are great ports. There's not really a whole lot to do with these ports.
Yeah.
There's usually like a little center that sells like keychains and T-shirts and then you might go into town and might find a little bit more. A lot of arts and crafts. But a lot of those places that sell those things, they should. I heard David Letterman once refer to this. They should rename every gift shop "Cheap Pieces of Crap R Us." Because that's what it seems like. Is that a lot of those things that the American Indians make, the wind catcher. Oh yeah, a lot of those Peruvian flute things.
Oh yeah.
I mean, and then that. What was it? T-shirts, of course. Lots of T-shirts. I had to tell Mary that, like, when you go to when you get off the boat, don't go don't buy the first thing you see. You have to go. You have to go into town. You might find it cheap. You might find it better. You might find a size you like. You might find a color you like.
Yeah.
Don't buy the first. Don't give in to your impulses because for one thing, if you go into town and you probably have to go the same way back, you're gonna go buy that stuff. And guess what? They don't run out of that junk.
Yeah.
So we're trying to get good bargains. We got a what did we do with? What is that? Ready to go home? Lanto! Wait a minute. I think that sound came from the burrito bar over there. Sir, close the door next time. Oh, the door was closed. I'm sorry. Sorry to insult you.
Yeah.
So, and then what that noise? I mean, was that a distress signal or something? Anyway, we will tell you more about all that in the second half of this show. All right, we'll tell you all about our little trip to Canada, which is where we are now.
Yeah.
And all right, and we will get back and we'll do this the second half. Why don't you send them away?
I just want to say thank you all for tuning in to part 1. May God bless you all. Take care.
Bye-bye.